Hi, and welcome back to the channel, guys. We are continuing Avatar The Last Airbender. This is Book 2, Chapter 10, and it is titled The Library. So they're going to be visiting a library. Just in the last one, we had a lot of training. Both, Zuko training and Aang is training a lot, both earthbending and waterbending. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what this library is going to be all about. And once we've seen this episode, then we're halfway through book 2 and halfway through the series overall, pretty much. So that's just crazy to think of. Is we've already come all this way, and it is still definitely one of the things that we are looking forward to the most each week is watching these episodes. And if we weren't doing the reactions and if we didn't have this channel, we would have been done with this like a long time ago. Like we would have
ago or something.
we would have binged this like as soon as we started it. We would have just binged it like
in a weekend
or something. Yeah, in a matter of days. But we cannot do that. We have to space it out, and that's fine as well. Then we get to savor it and savor every moment of it. Indeed. But do you have anything you want to dive into? No. Alrighty. Let's go. Yes. You can, of course, always check out our full-length reactions for Avatar and all the other shows that we are doing on our Patreon page. The link is down in the description below. And let's go. All right, now we are halfway through the season and through the series. Pretty much. Appa, what the fuck? Please tell me they're gonna be able to get him back. I have a feeling they are. Like, those sandbenders, if they can find them, when they find them. Oh, that's gonna be hard as well, because they're in the middle of a desert. And, yeah. Fuck, yeah. That was some episode.
Yeah.
It definitely took a turn, because at first it was very light in tone, looking for a vacation in the midst of all this training and just, to blow off some steam, and totally get that. That's very understandable. Choosing different places to go, and then finding this guy who then knew about the library, and Sokka being very adamant about, no, we need to find some freaking intelligence so that we can fight the Fire Nation and form some sort of strategy at least. And they decided to go there, and just as soon as they got in that library, the tone just totally shifted. I feel like it got very ominous, and just even before the owl spirit started attacking them, it was still pretty damn scary. And like the introduction of that spirit just walking into the room, the big ass owl, and it was just like, wow, that's wouldn't want to fuck with that thing.
No.
And they did. And they tried to lie to it and figured it out, obviously, that they were lying, and just still trying to get information so that they could get an edge over other humans. And that is also interesting to think about, what the spirit then told them about why it's so distrusting of humans, and humans always just wants to use knowledge to destroy other humans. And it's just it's not about knowledge for knowledge's sake. But then I'm also like,
sad,
why?
But true.
Yeah, it is. But then I'm also like, why close off the library completely? Because then it's just knowledge for nothing's sake. Like, no one's gonna gain anything.
It's also just with the Avatar, where he is able to cross the bridge, and perhaps this library is something that spirits can also use.
Okay, yeah. So maybe it's because it did bring the library. They said something about it brought the library to the physical world.
Yeah.
So it must have originated in the spirit world, and maybe that is actually beyond just burying it. It might have, brought it back to the spirit world. So maybe it's still gonna be there, or maybe just because it's buried now, then only spirits can access it once again. and it's definitely not for the physical world. But that guy, he stayed. He freaking stayed.
I think that's what he kind of meant with he wanted to spend an eternity.
Yeah. He's not.
He's kind of sad.
Yeah, he's not.
But that again, with the whole passage between spirit world and mortal life, if he dies and becomes a spirit, he can still be able to learn and read in the library. If the library.
Oh yeah,
actually...
that's that too. I was just about to say, like, yep, he probably knew that. Okay, I'm gonna die here, and I'm just saying out loud, I'm gonna spend an eternity with all this knowledge. But he also said several times that this is what he dedicated his life to, and now he finally found it. Like. And if he just leaves it and then that's it, then he would maybe feel like his ultimate goal in life, it was just, it slipped through his fingers, and he would rather, just sink with it and die with it instead of leaving it again.
But he also said that every time he set out in that desert to find the place, he almost died. And
that is true.
Found it, he actually died. But that owl creature, that owl spirit, that gave me serious Kawanashi vibes from Spirited Away.
Yeah, No Face. That's what I meant. Like when it entered the room, that was pretty scary already right there, and especially for me and then for you as well, because it looked kind of like No Face from Spirited Away, and that is one scary character as well.
Yeah, but of course. The spirit was an owl because it's like an owl is a symbol of wisdom.
Yes, and it's a library, so wisdom and knowledge.
Yeah, that made sense.
And then it had little helpers in the form of like foxes, and they were pretty damn sweet.
They were so cute.
Yeah, very cute. And they were helping them out, or one of them helped them out and helped them find that planetarium. And even got a little snack for his troubles.
A little treat.
A little treat. But what now? They have to find Appa, and like we opened the discussion with that and talking about how are they even gonna get out of the desert and how they're gonna get Appa back. And yeah, hope they're gonna delve into that in the next episode, or maybe we're gonna get another Zuko-centric episode, and we're gonna have to wait a little bit. Don't know.
As long as they get Appa back.
As long as they get him back, yes,
and his
exactly.
giant toe beans.
Yeah, and it was kind of cute as well. Just Appa and Toph just sitting outside, waiting and bonding a little bit.
Awkwardly bonding, maybe. But...
Awkwardly bonding, yeah. And she put in a hell of an effort.
Yeah, she did.
Like she was already at half strength because everything going on around her with the sand, and it was all fussy, and she couldn't really, like, she was disoriented, pretty much. But she still managed to hold that whole thing. Like, she is one strong earthbender.
And I even think you said it before, she might actually be the strongest.
She might actually be the strongest, maybe even stronger than Boomy.
I think she is.
But she wasn't strong enough at that point to both, hold the temple and defend Appa. So she had to make a choice, and she was very sorry about making that choice, but... If she had made the other choice, then maybe Aang and everybody, like, they would have been lost instead, and
buried
then
underground.
Yeah, and now they hopefully at least have the chance to save Appa now that she made sure that they could get out of the temple, or the library, I should say.
And now they have to get out of the desert.
Yeah. But on that note, that's gonna do it for this reaction and review of Avatar: The Last Airbender, Book 2, Chapter 10, The Library. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you as soon as possible. Bye!
Bye!